Yes, baby. No, don't go down the hill. I'm going to get the alternator starter on this thing today, and I ordered a distribution block for the for the wiring from the battery to the starter to the fuse box inside the car and all that. But first, and then to the alternator. First, we're going to hit some balls here for 3BB. Yes, baby. You can't go down the hill. Yes, babe. Good hit. Remember, keep your feet planted. Don't move your feet. Now swing hard. There you go. Try not to move your feet. Let's throw some balls. You ready? Wait for Colin to go by. There we go. Almost. Watch the ball. Look at the ball. Good hit. Look at the ball. Good job. Hey. Ooh, remember, keep your feet planted. Kai, watch out for the bat. Almost. All right, collect the balls. Yeah, we'll get a little something going on there. Really? Did it?
Oh, God.
Did it get stuck in a drain? Oh, jeez. All right.
That was awesome.
That was pretty awesome. I'll go have to get it out of the drain now. Ooh.
If I hit one all the way there.
Skittle ball. Oh. Right in my hand.
Can I try one?
Good hit. Little tip. Yeah, look at the ball. Watch the ball. Almost. Watch the ball. Good job. Skittle ball. Sideways. Watch the ball. Oh my goodness. Jeez Louise. 2 Skittle bags.
One more.
Yikes.
One more.
I'm really glad that Frank's handling that. He's handling that.
Before we get on that Trans Am though, we're going to play some tennis.
Will
And
you
then
stop?
we're going to put the alternator
Why are
on.
you so mean to me?
3BB, Mom, I thought you played tennis. No?
Golf.
Golf.
Did
We're hanging out
see my skills?
we're hanging out at Vaughn's warehouse. You have a stick,
You have
sir?
a rock?
Yeah.
A rock
Whoa.
and a stick.
It's a cool rock.
Wow, dude. Like those sunglasses. There's a
It's my
rock.
rock. He goes, "That's my rock."
It's a cool place, though, out here in Simpsonville. Little
Vaughn's warehouse.
Vaughn, that's Main Street right there. And then they got a bunch of food and different beers and all kinds of stuff inside. And then we'll go work on the Trans Am. Come on, Case. Bring your lemonade. Somebody fell asleep. Did you fall asleep? Oh, yeah. Let's get home. Take a bath. Are you all clean? All right, get up to sleep. We got a big weekend. Go upstairs.
You want to see this? I'm going to go cut it down.
Okay. Whoa.
I didn't do it.
Ooh, good job. Get upstairs, Stinky. We got a big weekend. All right, got all their clothes. They just got baths. And now we play with some of these bolts. Put something in. What's that, bub? I don't know where your Banshee's at, Bubba. Yeah, I think I saw it in Colin's bedroom on his bed last time. Go check for it.
I took it off.
You did? So it might be in your bed then. I put the tire down so they could release the garage because that's all they ever care about. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But let's get this alternator on. And I'll put that tire back. And then we'll put the starter on too. Once we get some power to these things, we should be able to fire. We need fuel lines run also though. Gotta run those. Oh yeah. These are for the heat exchanger. Bigger one, and that's for the fuel line. Old -6. There you go. Let's get this alternator on there. So boys need to pair them shoes. I need an extra pair of hands. Oh my gosh. She's here, guys. It's a heavy alternator. She doesn't know she can do it. 3BB mom. Oh goodness.
Oh my goodness.
There you go. Line it up. A little higher, a little higher, a little lower. Oh.
Break the dang thing.
Hey, look at you. Now move it out a little bit. Pull it out a little bit. A little more. Wait, maybe it'll be that one pulled out a little bit. There you go. Look at you. What does that do? Charges the battery. Alternates it? Yeah, it alternates it. And I'm wondering, guys, any help in the comments? Is there a tensioner that I need right here? I believe there's a tensioner because there's no tensioner. That's the water pump. That's a little pulley. Alternator. There's got to be a tensioner that goes here. So if you guys know the part number of that or whatever, let me know. I'll be just looking on it online for myself. But that's it. Thanks for your help, T-Dubs.
You're welcome.
Also known as 3BB Mom. You're awesome. We got the alternator on. Let me get that starter on. Then I'm just start hooking up power and go bam, 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 bam. No, but we're getting there, guys. Taking my time with it, project after project, but got some stuff to wire, some fuel to get in there. But we do have an alternator now. And we have a connection that goes to it. Okay, let's put these nuts on the back and find a connector that goes to that thing. And then there has to be a tensioner that goes right there. I can only think that, because that's a tensioner for the supercharger belt, this one right here. There's got to be one that goes there. So let me know if you know the part number on that or anything like that, guys. And yeah, let's put these bolts on. Hello, Boots. You watching me? Maybe just a little bit. Well, anyways, I got mosquitoes biting me, so I got to put some of that on. Only sensor that I have going is the MAT. And then I have 2 fuel next to each other. I have a TPS and a cam sensor and a CTS, but none of them are the good old 4-prong for the alternator we have, so I don't know. These are crank or knock sensors, I know, the ones with the thermal on them. These two, this one and this one, are knock sensors. This one is crank sensor, or no, WB02. Then I have a crank sensor back here, and then one that goes to the cylinder head. So that one just has to be grounded. That's all we got over here, so I have to read the instructions and see what we got going to the alternator, because it doesn't look like any of these ones are that. Just fuel and cam sensor. I don't know what CTS is, but I will read the instructions. But hey, our alternator's in. All the wiring looks like it's going to fit pretty well. Just got to plumb it. Do need to find out about that tensioner, because I know we need a tensioner on that thing. And then our power steering is blocked off. I think I have to cut these down, because there's no way this little guy right here that kind of goes from smaller to bigger. There's another mosquito just bit me. It's not going to fit. It's going to hit this A-arm right here. So we have to cut these a little bit to get it to go on there. It goes on, but it's rubbing against it, so you don't want that rubbing. This one right here is a map sensor. So that's going to be something for the intake. So yeah, we'll figure it out. I don't know. All of our transmission lines are down here. I pulled them up off the ground, and then just fuses and stuff. We will get it going, but right now my next step for Screaming Chicken is I'm going to get a distribution block. I'm going to buy a new battery, because that one's not holding the charge very well, and do a 4-prong distribution block, come off the battery to that, and then go one to the alternator, one to the starter, one into the fuse block. So that's my next step. And then also whatever tensioner we need to run that alternator, because there's no power steering, so it's kind of a weird configuration. A lot of them have power steering. This one only has an alternator. So we have water pump, alternator, pulley, and that's about it. So we can get the next one. And then we have the supercharger right there with its own tensioner. That one's going to be pretty hard to put on, but I'm not putting that on until I get the other belt on. A little bit of progress at time, guys. I know it's taking forever for the Screaming Chicken, but I got so much other things going on. But yeah, we're going to get it done. We'll read the instructions. I should be able to figure out which one goes to which. I also have all these wires coming off the harness right here. So those are all coiled up. I don't know if those are for fuel pump or what those are for, but I'll read the instructions on them. They make it easy once you get it done right. Good old Holly EFI. Okay, let's go see what these kids are doing. Tuck them into bed. And we got a little bit of weekend of fun coming up. Going down to Florida. Till next time, Screaming Chicken. We will see you soon. I think I'm gonna rivet the shaker into there, because I don't know. They said they made a kit to hold it on top of the supercharger, but That's just one less thing to worry about. I think we're gonna cut off this whole bottom piece that goes over the old carburetor, just so we can have it riveted in here, so it doesn't leak and it still looks cool. And we'll put little LSA badges on it and maybe get that fiberglass fixed. Till then, though, we're gonna cover it up. Screaming chicken, one step at a time. I gotta buy that distribution block and we'll get this thing having some power to it. And then we'll get some fuel. Say goodbye, Boots. Do you care, Boots? Not at all? Just care about food? Okay, come on. Let's go inside. Bye-bye, 3BB.